under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Chase Anderson gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Chase Anderson, man, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix, a fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Striding in is Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Hit out towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. Got him to go after that one, but he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there with straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. McCutchen is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Runner goes. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Kwang Young Kim, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
And that misses ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
In there, the base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. The boys are flying around.
Into the box, Roman Quinn standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Segura aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Harper.
Throw over to first, and they get dirty, but he's back in safely. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, if you really with the city.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Boss up, you never know who's waiting when you at the top.
Here's the first pitch to him.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2, I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 2 home.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
So 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2.
Nope. This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in next, JT Realmuto, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. From the stretch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Carlson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this done.
Alec Bohm is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 'The set and the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hey. 2-0 count, the pitch. 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. And a second run is across. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Not the way you want to start the game as a pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there. He had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases-clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cardinals 0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Goldschmidt, who'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering on its way. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Bounce to first. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torreyes is there, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies lead this one 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald Torreyes.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate now, Chase Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off again, ball 3. Gene Segura is on deck. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid
The batter, number
Anytime
2.
you can make an opposing
Shortstop.
pitcher out there working,
Gene
throw quite a few more extra pitches,
Segura.
that's a quality AB in my book.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And it's fouled away. He collected a base hit his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
1 ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed from the strikeout there. I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. McCutchen going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Into the box now, Kwang Young Kim.
The pitcher, number 33.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
That brings in Tommy Edman, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Again, another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Opposite field to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Edman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
First baseman, Paul.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-3. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Now to bat, Roman
the
Quinn
center fielder,
looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Hit in the air down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
the first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Say you make the trap jump.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Reese Hoskins. Here it comes. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up, Goldschmidt in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score holds at 4-3.
Now I've got choice to sacrifice myself where I can.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Yeah, and you could take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Fastball well outside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, and it remains a 4-3 game. So here is JT Realmuto, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Alec Bohm waits on deck. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next, here is Alec Bohm. He doubled his last time up.
He's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same here.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fouled away. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2.
That's ball 2. Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on its way. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-2 once more. Low and outside for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first safely.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Vince Velasquez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Nolan Arenado will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
From the stretch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-0. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 3 for 9. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bader over at second. Goldschmidt at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher set to
Now
go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets
number
the call.
50, Adam Wainwright.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Ronald Turias.
Second baseman, Ronald
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The pitcher, number 21.
Adam Hazley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
First offering. Rode slowly down the first baseline. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First delivery to him.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. David Hale takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, David Hale.
Now at the plate, here is Yadier Molina, singled in his last at-bat.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
And now the first pitch. Chopped to third. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Harper looks up, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Lane Thomas is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. The pitch. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, man. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
I win.
One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies 3. Alex Reyes enters to do the pitching
Now
in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Roman Quinn.
The center fielder, Roman Quinn.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 1-0.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Now a curveball misses inside. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Payoff pitch home, and that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next up, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last debut. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Reyes features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Quinn gets his lead at first, nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-1 home. Harper swings and sends the ball well hit out to right. Into the second deck and gone. Two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Fourth home run here in the early going, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday. Hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Number station, number 17.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He bounced out last time up. Here comes the 0-1. That misses. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
No outs, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader is right there, one down. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
JT Realmuto.
Next, it'll be JT Realmuto. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set and the pitch. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands, it's strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Alec Bohm, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
In there, 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that...
We'll have to press pause as that's strike three to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the seventh. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the seventh. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. The 9 hits they've posted to this point is a nice number, to be sure. However, 4 of those were hit less than 90 miles an hour. Now, that's not any sort of ridiculous total, but it does point to their ability so far in the game
Your
to put
attention,
back on
please.
ball and find the
Now
holes
pitching
in the
for the
opposition's
Phillies.
defense.
Number 50.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Let's go.
Hector Neris will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reyes has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning
Now
number
back,
7.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So next to hit is Harrison Bader. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they take a 7-5 lead.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Now back, third baseman.
To the plate now, Nolan Arenado fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning
Now
up
batting.
April
The first
showers
baseman.
into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
At the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll ground this one foul off to the left side. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ball, that's low.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The bat.
Next to hit, Paul DeYoung. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him. Arenado is off of first with 2 away. And it's 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 5. Jordan Hicks gets the call from the pen to take the ball
Now
for the home 7th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Andrew McCutcheon. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
The left fielder. Andrew McCutcheon.
First offering on its way. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And he fouls this one off. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That swing tells me he
Now
was
back,
really trying to get a
second
pitch out front and rip it down the
Come
line.
on.
But that wasn't a great
Go
pitch to do it on.
ahead.
It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 50, Hector. Your
Didi
attention,
Gregorius
please.
gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance
Number
with 2 out
18,
and the bases empty.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-1. Right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2, 7-5. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Yadier Molina. first pitch of the AB now.
Ball, watch out.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back. The left field.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So the next to bat will be Tyler O'Neill. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. One out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Dylan Crossan coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball 1. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Ivan Herrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for St. Louis. Number 47, Ivan Herrera.
Here's the first pitch. 1-0 home.
No, that's down.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tommy Edman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes 4. Seared down the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Phillies 5. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gene Segura.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
Into the box, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in once again is Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots.
Time to make some great pitches.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Segura at second, Quinn at first with no outs. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
First and second here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea when he swung on that pitch. And
the
he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Rhys Hoskins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch home. He's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill, and that'll ring in the ears a bit. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Tyler Webb
now
is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season.
Real Muto. Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis. Number 30, Tyler Webb.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled away. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
2-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Edman is under it. And that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this, Brandon Kinsler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. The 2-1 home. Right side, hit hard. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game. But that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 2. None out, runners at first and second. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Good take there, and it's 2-1 now to the St. Louis third baseman. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Swing and a little tapper. The 3-2 one more time. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Edman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bader on second. Arenado on at first with nobody out. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here comes another 0-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Segura for 1. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Lays off 2-2 now. Job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cards forced to settle for one. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Phillies 5. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
He's set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Nope. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Webb, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by it, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1, here it comes. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now back.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. They've got 2 runners on. They're down 4. The grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Next, it'll be Ronald Torreyes. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Miller, a veteran at 35 years of age, is a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with one out in the inning now. Scott Kingery looking to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Gene Segura, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura, singled last time up. From the stretch. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, Roman Quinn, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a line drive. Reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly. And there's a fine penalty for the second out. And not in time as the run scores. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Cardinals led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Adam Wainwright gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Andrew Miller closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.